Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing Little Nightmares Part 2, Chapter 5, The Signal Tower. In this chapter, Mono has just gotten into the Signal Tower after battling the Thin Man from the previous chapter. So just to recap a little bit of the story so far, he fought against the hunter, won, he evaded the teacher and the bullies, he fought against the doctor and the patients. He literally incinerated a doctor while Six warmed her hands. The next chapter, gets captured, pulled into the TV where the Thin Man is released. Mono has an epic showdown with the Thin Man where he tunes him out of existence, straightens the world, and now he's in the Pale City. And now we're gonna run through the Pale City, through this door and this corridor that he has traveled down so many times in his dreams in an attempt to save his friend Six. This time he doesn't have to turn the handle himself, the door just opens for him, and as he enters, there's all kinds of objects and toys and chairs floating around in space. What is this world? What is the secret of the Signal Tower? Alright, we're entering this door. There's an eerie music playing out here that's very reminiscent of the music that was playing from Six's music box from chapter 1. If you remember, Six was playing with her music box when Mono first rescued her from the hunter. This was the same music playing in that music box that we're hearing right now. So we hear the music here, so we enter. So this level, a lot of people found this chapter really confusing, and I initially also found this chapter confusing because there's seemingly an endless arrangement of doors that you have to get through, and the only way to find out which door is the correct door is to follow the music. So there's no music playing out here, but there is music playing out here. So we have to enter this door. We have to keep doing this over and over again, following the music. In this case, it's out here. And it takes us in the right direction. So basically the music indicates where Six is, because again, this is the music that was coming from Six's musical box in level 1. So we follow the music in the hopes of finding Six. The thing about this chapter is if you've not got your volume turned up, or if you're someone with a hearing disability, then this chapter would be impossible for you to complete unless you do it by pure happenstance. But yeah, music is pretty important here. Alright, no music there. Music here. Music. Now we climb. No music here. Music here. So yeah, you just keep following the music. So we have to go out here, but the door is closed and we can't seem to open it from this end. But we do know that that door is connected to this door. So we open this door. And now we go through here. Music here. We enter. And now here. So yeah, you just keep following the music, baby. Just follow the music. It's a really sad music, actually. The notes are really sad. It's not scary so much. Mostly it's just, yeah, it's just really depressing. And the idea that Six was playing with this musical box when she was captured by the hunter, so it was basically her only source of comfort in a really traumatic time in her life. So it just adds another layer of sadness, I suppose. This game is really well constructed. Like I keep saying it over and over again because it really is. And also the color palette, like so far the game has been mostly in like shades of blue, but now they're adding the shade of like pink and purple, which is really taking the aesthetic appeal of the game to a whole new level. Where is the music coming from? Not here. Here. Alright, this seems to be the final door. Alright. And here you have it. Yep. That's our 6, alright. I mean, that's not our 6. That's not how we remember her, but that's 6. Oh, what have they done to you, 6? So you can see that she's wearing her iconic yellow raincoat, but she's contorted. She's become like a monster. You know, like her arms resemble the janitor from part 1. She's twisted into the kind of monster she used to run away with, and this just makes us realize that all the other creatures that we've encountered along the way, perhaps they haven't always been terrible, perhaps they haven't always been monster, maybe they have also been just innocent people who have been sucked into the signal tower. Anyway, getting back to the game, when you see her, you have to call out to her, and just based on the memory of your voice, she will move ahead, revealing the hammer lying behind her. At this point, she doesn't have her guard up, so you can use this hammer to break her toy. Alright, so she's really not gonna like the fact that you tried to break her toy, and she's gonna come for you. So you gotta run. Run, Mono, run again. Run. This time from 6. Run. Alright, run, Mono, run. Alright, now hide. Hide. Okay. Can she see you? No, she can't. There's the thing about all of these monsters that we've encountered. They apparently do not have the ability to look under desks or like low objects. So yeah, this is a pretty good hiding spot for you. But it's really sad what's happened to 6. Like, I mean, 6 is one of my favorite characters in video games, like hands down. Alright, we follow the music. Again? Alright, so out here, we can see that there is one single portal out here, these 2 doors. And she's guarding her music box, so basically we have to use our voice to draw her attention away and then attack the music box when it's not defended by her. So we call out to her, run through this door while she's moving in there, and while she's distracted, we attack her music box. But every time you attack her music box, you land up in this like really dark, seemingly like no place, like purgatory kind of land. a place of nothing, and you have to find your way back to her again and again, because your mission is to break that music box, because that's what's holding her, binding her to this place. So you hope that if you break that music box, her tether to this demon world, maybe you'll be able to free her from her like hellish form as well. Alright, so there are 4 portals here. She's guarding the music box. Okay, so we can call her here and go over here. And then we can call her here and go over here. She comes back here. We call her and snap her music box. So you have to be really strategic about where you're calling her, how you're calling her, which portals you're using her in an attempt to divert her, so that she is no longer defending the music box and attack it when it's weakest. But that's always a challenge, you know. It took me quite a while to figure out exactly where to call her and how. We get the axe again, and we go back in for a final round. Alright, so this time our axe is all the way over here. But if you go and get close to her, she's gonna come for you. So you draw her attention over here. While she's distracted, you get the axe and you go over here. Once again, you call her attention here. This time you go over here, call her attention, run through, and while she's distracted, you get her music box. Alright, so this looks like a cutscene, but it's really not. It's just still a part of the game. That's just the beauty of this game. The beauty of this game, like, everything looks like a cutscene. You call out to her, and then smack her music box again. Okay, as you can see, like, the music box seems to be like breaking apart, and like this pink fluid, which is the essence of this world, seems to be spilling out of it. You get it again. Bam! And all of a sudden we have our 6 back. 6 is back as we knew her before, but the music box is shattered. And the world is now dissolving around us, it's collapsing around us, and now we have to make a break for it. Alright, this part involves a lot of running, so yeah, you just have to be really good with your controllers right now. It's a good idea to follow 6 and what she's doing. Alright, so out here you just stand here on this platform until it gets close enough for you to run through. Alright, come on Mono, run for your life. Yes, jump, Mono. Alright, things are still collapsing again. Get up Mono, get up boy. Alright, you're running. Okay, things are in slow-mo now. We're running. Alright, you're almost there. You've almost reached safety, Mono. Jump and grab your friend. Yes. Get up. 6, what are you doing? Pull him up, 6. We've done it lots of times before. Pull him up. Pull our boy up. What the fuck? 6, how could you? What did she just do? Six, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're just gonna... I mean... Yeah, I honestly don't even know what to say about that. So this is the point where you realize, like, Six, not such a good friend, clearly. But the more interesting question is, how much of that person was Six? And was it really Six, or was it that she was already a part of this nightmare world? Was she already part, like, demon or contorted in the way that all these creatures in this world are contorted? How much of that was herself, and how much of it was controlled by this external entity that we are in right now? And how long has Six been sort of plotting against Mono, if she has been plotting? We don't get direct answers here, but clearly Mono is now stuck here. Poor guy. All he did was try to help his friend. This is what it gets him. That's why you gotta be selfish in this world, Mono. Should've known better. Now he's all alone, trapped in this dark, depressing world full of pink halogen lights. Time is passing by. He's just sitting there. He's broken. He's sad, regretful probably. Time goes by. He just sits there waiting and waiting. He's older. It's probably been several months, years. He grows older. And older. And older. Until finally the Thin Man. Yep. Mono was the Thin Man all along. Mono is the younger childhood version of the Thin Man. Do you know what this means? Like, take a few minutes to figure it out if you want. But this just means that the signal tower is basically stuck in a time loop. Mono grows up to become the Thin Man. The Thin Man tries to stop younger Mono, and the loop continues over and over again. This has completely changed everything we thought we knew about this world, about these characters. The Thin Man was never the villain. Nope. The villain has been Six all along. Mono is just a younger version of the Thin Man. He thought the Thin Man was trying to harm him, but actually the Thin Man all along was trying to prevent world apocalypse, to break a cycle to the signal tower. He was caught in the signal tower. He was never controlling it. He pulled Six in an attempt to prevent her from betraying Mono, which basically triggered world apocalypse. And now the loop repeats itself. Mono is caught again, and he becomes a Thin Man, and he will probably in the future fight another version of the younger Mono and try to prevent Six from destroying the world. But The loop will just continue again and again and again until something can break it. Now, this is what I call amazing storytelling. This game did not use a single dialogue, not one dialogue. If you string together all the cutscenes, you would barely get like 3 to 4 minutes. And yet it can tell like a complete story with an entire world building, and it can change how you perceive your primary characters. You thought the Sandman was the main villain all along, but it turns out he's been the good guy all along. You thought Six was Mono's friend, but it turns out Six has been the villain all along. And honestly, like, you could keep decoding the story. And what I love about this is that they don't use dialogues or traditional forms of storytelling to communicate the story like they do in movies, like they do in a lot of video games, which is relying on cutscenes to tell the story and then, filling in the betweens with like the action. No, you play the video game. In this particular game, you play the game, you figure out all the clues, and you piece the story together the way you would piece any other puzzle together. It's honestly, it's one of the best games it is the best game. I haven't played a lot of video games, to be honest with you. Like, I'm a new gamer, so me saying this is one of the best, like, doesn't count for shit. But of the games I have played, this is the best so far. I love it, and I don't just love it as a game. I love it as just storytelling. I have read a lot of books. I have seen a lot of TV shows and movies, and this is amazing. This is just top-notch storytelling. And honestly, it has made me discover a new form of storytelling. I'm not like a frequent gamer or anything like that. And until recently, I didn't really think there was a lot of value in video games. I didn't think they could compete with movies or TV show or books in terms of storytelling, in terms of literature. But I'm very glad that I played this game because it just showed me that there is a whole form of storytelling, like not a linear narrative based storytelling, but more of a puzzle based storytelling where you figure out the clues based on the choices you make. And yeah, this game has just transformed how I think about things, and I'm eternally grateful. And I'm also very eager to, end this game and continue thinking about it. And I think that's the highest compliment you could pay any form of art, that it makes you think about things. And yeah, thanks guys so much for watching this video and for following me through this journey. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm still a new gamer. I'm not as amazing as so many other gamers out there. I'm still trying to get my bearings. But with your help and your advice and your support, I will continue to get better. And I will really appreciate it. And if you don't like my grading voice, I don't either. Please feel free to follow my other channel called Gameplay Central, in which I give you pure gameplays and walkthroughs without my voice, without any interruptions, without any opinions or commentaries. So follow this channel, follow the other channel, follow whatever you want. Just please stick with me on this journey. Thank you.